sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Tavecchio puts this one through, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The field goal, here's Tavecchio to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Bradbury. Check.
Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There defensively was Buster Screen to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Redskins' 44-yard line.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Slam, slam. Back north. Shit. 49. Slam. 49. Check 49.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st down, San Francisco.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Hey, 88, 88, 88. Go, go.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 12-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Check 53, fly. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Check 4. Wipe out. 26, check 26.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Devin Funchess, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. It's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a run with Geis. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Go, Mike.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. One. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
To throw is Mariota. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Break it up. 54 Mike. Let's go. Mike's 5'4". And let's get that ball, dude. Delta. 54 Mike.
Play action now. Mariota going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, 49ers.
Blue 58. Get 300. Get 300.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our field. It's our field.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Green 18. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Easy.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And he finds Beasley complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 43. They run on first down as they get about 3. Second and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They'll run with Geis. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mike 54. All day, punk.
From the gun, Mariota. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Mariota. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mariota now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Mariota. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Out of the gun, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Blue 18. Here we go, here we go. 3. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. One. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Throwing on second and 14. Mariota connecting here with DJ Shark. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
That's another Washington Redskins first down.
54 mic. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get it.
On first down, this is Geis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 13.
Blue 18. Mike 5-4. Who that?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To throw, Mariota. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Mariota on 4th down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
All day, dog. Poco over here. Back.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, Freeman. He's got the... And Freeman lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
One. 3. 58's Mike. 58's Mike. Haywood. Hey, tighten down.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And he can't get away. Mariota goes down, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the pass. Boxing. And get it.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it third down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Inside. Kill, kill. Hey, turn.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Check, check. Topper, topper. Check, check, check. Alert flare, flare, flare. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Hey, switch.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers eluding the pressure right, going for it all. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Here's Rodgers to throw on third down. Gets it off to Freeman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 12-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Shift. Watch the shift. Hey, black. Look again.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I'm scared.
They start on the ground with Geis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. On second and a couple, Mariota got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Bound to lose one. One. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Zoom, fellas, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Mariota. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Don't throw this way.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you, son. Check 24. Squeeze. Watch out.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Mike 5-4.
Mariota to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Brianne Bonnie Calhoun. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Cole Beasley. Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch the flat. Motion.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Logan Ryan. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly.